The history of Solway Air Museum. In the early 1930s, Cumberland Council opened an airport at Kingstown, Carlisle. This then became RAF Kingstown. With the outbreak of war in 1939, the runway was found to be too short to operate bombers and larger aircraft. So the RAF developed a new airfield at Crosby-on-Eden. The airfield was built in 1939 as part of a rapid expansion plan for the RAF. By the beginning of 1941, construction was complete and the first aircraft arrived in March that year. The first unit to occupy the base was No. 59 Operational Training Unit, OTU, in Fighter Command. Flying predominantly the Hawker Hurricane Mark I, they also operated Miles Masters, Fairy Battles, a DH Tiger Moth, DH Domini, Airspeed Oxford, and a Miles Magister. Trainees included French pilots who were visited by Brigadier General Charles de Gaulle during their training. No. 59 OTU operated from the airfield until 1942, when they moved to RAF Millfield. The new occupants of the airfield were the Bristol Beaufighters and the Beaufort of 9 OTU in Coastal Command. As well as training the aircrew to operate the aircraft, they were instructed in night flying, instrument flying, and dive bombing. In 1944, flying priorities changed. The D-Day landing plans required larger numbers of transport pilots, so the airfield became home to Transport Command and the Dakotas of the 109 OTU. They remained there until 1946, when military flying ceased from the airfield. The airfield was then used by BEA for passenger services to the Isle of Man, but shortly after was returned to agricultural use. Now we'll go and look and see who we can find. Are there still airmen there? Who's walking the grounds? Join us as we find out tonight.